Hey guys, thank you for stopping by Marytown. This is Susan, and today I have a journal I'd like to share with you, a book lover's journal that I recently completed. And I'm really, really happy with how this one came out. My family's been bugging me about when are you going to sell something on Etsy or something? I don't know. This is the first time I've actually given it some serious thought, but I haven't made up my mind. I don't know. For me, it's scary. I know that it's well constructed. I know I put a lot of care into the construction and security of the signatures and everything, but the idea that somebody could purchase it and something could go wrong or fall off or fall out or anything, it just scares me to death. I don't know. I just can't get past that. I don't know how people do it with confidence, but I don't know. I may just give it a go. But anyway, enough rambling about that. I used a lot of digitals, and I will leave the links in the description box. But I chose them based on coziness. That's what I was aiming for there, coziness. And I think it accomplished that. This key here is just a die cut that it's out of, I don't know, cereal box material or something, and just inked it up. And the locket is metal, and there are metal corners on all four sides. And there is a lobster clasp that you can take this off with, but the easier way to do it is just give it a little squish and it just falls right off. The measurements of the width is 5 3/4 by 9 by 2 1/4, I believe. Yeah. 146 pages front and back. As I'll just give you, sorry about that, a look at what the top looks like and the sides. I wouldn't say it's really gator mouth, but it's plenty nice and full, I think. Without further ado, we'll dive in. These are really just seriously some of the favorite digitals I've ever used. I just love them. I don't know. Any place where you see a light or lamp or anything like that, I added a little bit of sparkles to kind of make it look like the light was shining. This looks like a pocket, but it isn't. It's just, okay. Some pages are just the thinner paper, and some are the 110-pound cardstock. You kind of alternate them. There's a little envelope that's glued on. And this is a really nice firm, or I guess that's the word, tag. Little typewriter, some little writing space on the back. And, oh golly, I should know who this guy is. And I'm not going to say, I don't know, do you recognize him? It's not Shakespeare. Dickens, I think. I could be wrong. But, okay. These look like they're stuck on, but they're not. They're just part of the digital. I've just added some gold trim. Here's a Jane Austen quote. And to all this, she must yet add something more substantial in the improvement of her mind by extensive reading. Fitzwilliam Darcy. And there she is reading away. Like that. Okay. Okay. And this is a pocket. All of this has to do with Charles Dickens. Here's a bit of a biography from, it's a genuine book page from Great Expectations, I think is where that came from. And there's Charles Dickens, born February 7, 1812 to June 9, 1870. Some writing space on the back. And here's an image from The Christmas Carol. Some writing space. And here, the complete works of Charles Dickens, including all of his short stories. Okay. Some writing space, a little bit of sewing. Thought this was an interesting quote from Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. Until I feared I would lose it, I never loved to read. One does not love breathing. And it's just some little bit of writing space. And a bookmark. I really love that image. And just added some, I believe it was glossy accents on there, top of there to give it a little bit of a glow. You can see. And there's a die cut. Plenty of writing space in this one. More writing space, and really love this little puffy sticker. And just one of my favorite images, and this was my husband's favorite image. I showed him four different buildings, and this is the one he thought was the neatest, and it really is. And that's the middle of the first signature, and here's the key. When they go to close up shop, they close up that little key. It's almost to scale, a tiny little key. Another pocket with another little, could be used as a bookmark. Library card, some more writing space. Some more of that gold trim. Plenty of writing space in this one. Authors I love. So you can write down your favorite authors there. Let's see. Just a little bit more writing space. This little invisible little pocket there. And I just added this jumbo paper clip just because I like them. I think they look cool that you could add something there. A little bit of cloth trim. Or a little secret writing space. Just a digital library card. Oh well. And this pocket, I don't know, I kind of messed up on this one because it opens on the inside. Would have made more sense to have it open on the outside so it would be easier to stick something in, but you can still stick something in there. This little cozy reading nook. I really like how the copy die came out on this one. I really love the fact that you just never know, you know. I think it was actually, I had mixed some instant coffee and pretty strong with this one. That's why it came out so dark. A little reinforced with a little bit of washi tape. All the corners, as you can see, I've rounded off. I was just going to round off some of them, and then I just went ahead and rounded off all of them. So, and most of them are not perfectly smooth. I've roughed up the edges a little bit, not overly much, but just a little, and then inked up, I think, all of the edges. I don't know. It shows up in some places better than others. It just gives it a little bit more rustic, worn look. And okay, this pocket is kind of oddly placed a little bit high. Sometimes when there's little unexpected spots or stains or something on a page, it looks neat. But in this case, for some reason, something must have fallen on or whatever, and it looked like a little bleach spot. It was like green, and I don't know. It didn't look good, so I decided to cover it up. But it's just a little pocket. You could put something little in there. And if I do decide to sell this, I am going to include some extras, just because I like the idea of the owner having a few surprises. Some more of that gold trim. Some more writing space. And we come to the middle of the second signature, and it's got some little glass beads. Sorry for the shaking. And again, on these lights, I've kind of taken and given them a little bit of a twinkle. And this is one of my favorite pages, I think, Edgar Allan Poe. And I read that, you're not going to believe this, he made $10 for the sale of The Raven. It's just incredible. I mean, even in his day, $10, that wasn't much. But anyway, here's a quote from The Raven. And then there are times, Mr. Osgood, when one must just let go. His gaze softened. I believe, he said, that those are the happiest of times. Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. More writing space, and this just clips on with a little bulldog clip, and this is just a little bag that's inside that you could put some other things, and actually could just tuck something right there also, but it's just 3 cozy little spots to read. Let's see. I hope the light, I have more light, and I would put on more, but I just felt like it gave too much glare. I'll show you what I mean. I'm sorry, that's still really shaking, isn't it? See, it's, I don't know. It's too glary, right? I don't know. I think it's better without it, but let me know what you think. See, I'll try this one. Too much? No, that's actually pretty good. I think I will leave that one on. Okay. This is a little pocket. And a few more pages of writing space. I think this is the other side of that really dark, coffee dyed cardstock. And here we have a gentleman reading. I believe he's waiting for the train. He just looks to me to be waiting for a train. And here are his tickets. This is a bookmark. It's not very, very old. I got it from an antique shop. It's from 1998. Here's another one. Just a little fabric belly band. And just some cute little writing places and a vintage kind of Jane Austen era lady. And I've added some don't know. Does it show up the sparkle? A little bit of sparkle to those flowers. Good book. Some more of the gold trim. And, okay, I did decide to do a reading board, but it was kind of an afterthought. If I had to do it again, and will do it again sometime, I'll make a space where I can tuck it in to the front somewhere. But as it is now, I just found one of the stronger pages to just attach it to with a bulldog clip. But it's nice and solid, nice and sturdy. There's a wise old owl. Are we stuck here? Like, what's going on? Well, this seems dangerous. Okay, I don't want to rip anything. See, this is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. This is why I'm probably not going to sell this. Like, okay, that's going to stay for now. And one of these days, no, really, one of these days, I think I actually will start a little website or go on Etsy or something, but I don't know. I'm just not quite there yet, guys. But really like this one. These images are so cozy. Okay, now this, I really like this page, even though, truth be told, I don't feel like it really goes with the rest of the journal, right? But I still like it because it's cool. That's some texture paste stenciled on there, and it's just some gold gilding flakes on the pocket. Jane Austen. If a book is well written, it is always too short. Jane Austen. Okay, now this little doohickey here, just attached with a little bulldog clip. And if I had to do this again, I would have put the eyelet on the other side, because when I went to cut this heart out, I didn't realize that on the other side of this paper just happened to be the word book, which I thought was cool. But the way it is now, it's upside down, but I guess that's okay. Just a little cutout heart, that filigree heart that I inked up some. Just a little bit of washi. Okay, and this one is all about, this page is about Shakespeare. And I love this quote. It says, "Have more than you show, speak less than you know." William Shakespeare. And here's a genuine book page from Richard III. Here's some book covers. Macbeth. Othello. Of course, Romeo and Juliet. And A Midsummer Night's Dream. They all have writing space on the back. And his writing pen. It's just attached with, I forget what this kind of chain is called. And here's William himself in a little pocket in this. What else is in there? Another little teeny tiny writing space. And another bookmark. And some more of that gold gilding. Another one of those die cuts. And this was not intentional, but I guess I'm okay with it. This is the same digital as before, but I look at it this way. If you're walking or driving through town, well, when you're driving through town, you sometimes drive by the same building twice. So I guess in this day it would have been walk by the same building twice, but I'm going with that, I guess. And instead of a key on this one, it's just got another little wise old owl and just a glass faceted little bronze color bead. Okay, there's another pocket with some of the gold gilding. This took some time. I'm not sure what I think about how it looks, but let me tell you, this did take a little bit of time. This fabric here is the same as what I used on the tops of these things, and I thought I'd just try my hand at sewing on some seed beads. That's how it came out. So it took a little while, I'll tell you that. Coming close to the end. There's the other side of that stenciled page with the whatchamacallit texture paste. Another one of those old bookmarks. And some more writing space. And we're to the last page. I love this quote. In the end, we'll all become stories. Margaret Atwood. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope to be back pretty soon with another video for you. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.